Hi guys, it's Stephen from FIFA Solved. So we've got the best under 21 Barclays Premier League players revisited. I've wanted to do this for a while and it is amazing. This video will blow your mind. I'm not even joking. It's better than you could ever imagine. And I've done revisited. It's called revisited because the first BPL under 21, which was the first video we did for FIFA 15 this year, it was probably the worst. There was only two notable players, John Flanagan up to 91 and Connor Wickham up to 91, and it wasn't good enough for that reason, and also the audio wasn't that clear, and the audio is much improved now. So we've done it again. I've chosen Manchester City because I think it was Chelsea might have chosen the first BPL, and I chose Arsenal for the rest of the world, and I needed someone with money to go out and buy these kids originally, so I chose Manchester City. So yeah, I'll go to what we normally go to first, and that's the calendar to show you the year, and it's January 2025, which is the furthest I've ever gone, and that's because they were so young and there's so many good players in this. I haven't even counted the complete players. There's complete defenders, complete midfielders, complete forwards in this video, and it goes all the way down, all the way from the first team, the substitutes, to all of the reserves. It's mind blowing. So without further ado, let's get into this, and I'll show you the squad report. Right. There is a problem position, there always is, and it's the goalkeeper this time. But I've even found a way around that this time. That's how good this video is. Now, I've gone with a couple youngsters, and I've actually kept them to show you how poor they are. There isn't a young keeper other than Butland, and Butland hasn't gone up because I bought him so late, because I thought he was in the original under 21, and he was actually one of the good ones that went up. Actually, he goes up to 86, so you're seeing Butland at 81 there at 31 years of old. Now you know he goes up to 86 from the original BPL. Buy him first right at the start and he'll go up to 86, maybe even more. I bought him late, that's my reason. So I kept Hart for ages because the other young keepers, they didn't go up, so the keepers is a bit of a problem position, as there's always one in these videos, but Butland is actually the saviour and he goes up to 86 plus. So we'll move on, and the rest of this team, it's full of tanks. So we start right back, and our first 90 of many, Callum Chambers, who was disappointing in the original. Do you remember? I didn't even get him done up hardly. One of the world's best, 90 overall. Now, I will say one other thing in this video, guys. I'm not going to tell you their overall, starting overall. I'm not going to tell you their age at the start of career mode, and I'm not going to tell you the club. I will tell you the club you can get from, because I know most of them off the back of my hand. But I'm not telling you that because there's no internet at the moment. It's down for some reason, so I can't even look it up, and I can't be bothered to start the career to look them all up individually. It just takes ages, so you don't really need to know that. When you go out and buy them originally in career mode, you can see then. So I'll get into this. Here's his stats on the right. He's an absolute insane. He didn't get complete defender, but there are complete defenders in this. Unbelievably at 90 overall, but he's got crosser special and tackling for specialties. He ain't got traits, but he's got high attacking, so he can do the overlapping. 90 overall, you can't go wrong. Once he gets in the final third, you cross the ball into the box. I'll go straight to the head. And tackling. Look at his curve for the crossing, 98, and his crossing's 97. And then all of his stand tackles 98, marking's 98. He's insane. Aggression's 98. He's one of the best right backs. Centre back, Tyler Blackett, Manchester United. Oh yeah, Chambers you can get from Arsenal, obviously. Tyler Blackett, obviously, from United. 89 overall. And he's not finished. Look, he's still going up at 30. There's a lot of players that I could have gone on for many more seasons, even more, but there's other players that will start to go down, so I stopped it here. He didn't get complete defender, but he got aerial threat and tackling as specials. For traits, he's got long throwing, and he's got long passer. Long passer's great. I love centre backs with long passer. And he can play at left back, so he's a bit of a utility player, Tyler Blackett. I'm going to go into half after this, guys, after the squad report, and I'm going to play with these tanks, the best 11 I'm going to put out, and I might even play a full game because I don't have to tell you their age and their starting overalls. I might even play a full game on 4 minutes, so it will be on 4 minutes, so it'll be nice and quick, on legendary mode, which will be easy with these tanks. It won't even be legendary mode, really. Yeah, that's Tyler Blackett. His stats are on the right if you want to pause the video and look. Kurt Zuma. Now 92 overall, worth 53 million. Wow, look at his stats. I mean, I'll show you. You've seen the gold. Complete defender, aerial threat, tackling, tactician, strength, complete defender. Plus he's got power header trait to go with the aerial threat. He's an absolute tank. He's a utility player because he can play right back as well, Kurt Zouma. Chelsea, obviously. He got complete defender on FIFA 14 and FIFA 13 as well, so I knew he'd get complete defender on 15. Got a big money move to Chelsea. He's a tank. I would say I'm going to make a statement now, and I'm not saying this because it's the latest video, guys. I'm saying it because it's true. He's the best centre back on the game. End of story. Yeah, there's been some tank centre backs. We've got up to plus 90 odd throughout this under 21 series, but Zuma's the best. And if you want to watch the rest of the under 21 videos, we've done under 21 Serie A, La Liga, French Liga 1, Bundesliga, rest of what we've done, all the major leagues. You can click on the screen now. I'm going to leave it up for 5 seconds and you can watch the playlist. It'll open in a new window, and you can watch the rest of this video and then watch it afterwards. So it's going, it's gone. Right, Kurt Zouma, his stats are on the right if you want to see. I could talk about him all day. He's just incredible. Left back, now this is the first major player and only player really that's going down. Literally the only player. Nathan Ake, but now you know, seeing this, and I'll tell you something because I simmed to the end of the season. He goes up to 89, you know that because it says -1 at 88, but I simmed to the end of the season. He goes back up to 89 at the end of the season. I'm not lying, guys, I've got no reason to lie. I would say if he's going down at 29, I would tell you the truth, but it's the truth. Honestly, he goes back up to 89. He's got crosser and tackling specialties, and he's got no traits, but he can play left back or centre back, so he's also a utility player. You can mix these defenders around all over the place. He didn't get complete defender, but Zuma did. There's his stats on the right. Nathan AK, you can also get him from Chelsea. He's a Chelsea wonder kid. Stand tackle 98, marking 98, and the rest. Have a look at his stats on the right there. James Ward-Prowse, Southampton, 91 overall. I got him up to. He was a disappointment on the first original video, but on Revisited he's gone up to 91. Look, there's his stats on the right if you want to pause it and look. Yep, you've seen the gold. Dribbler, playmaker, crosser, free kick specialist, complete midfielder. Plus, this is what I like about him, traits. Early crosser to go with the crosser special, and long passer to go with playmaker. He is the dream centre mid, and he can also play right mid and cam, so he's a blatant utility player. High attacking, medium defensive. He's one of the best centre mids on the entire game, guys. I'm not even joking. He is an absolute tank, Ward-Prowse, and he'll be playing in this 90-minute game. We'll do a 90-minute game for once. Why not change it up a bit, mix it up a bit, and on 4 minutes, and he'll be playing. Because he's a tank. There's his stats. I could talk about him all day. Nabil Bentaleb. Now you see he's going down on a few stats on the right over there, but don't be worried about that because he doesn't go down even at the end of the season. I've seen he stays at 90 overall, one of the world's best. It says one of the world's best when you get him up to 90 plus. He's only played 3 times because he's been injured, and that's when they get injured they start going down. Then they'll go back up. This is what happens. You might notice yourself. You've seen the goals, but this is one of the weirdest things. Look, playmaker, distant shooter, tackling, complete midfielder. But I've never seen this combination of the 3 to get complete midfielder. Playmaker, distant shooter, and tackling. He's probably one of the best CDMs on the game because he plays centre mid, is his main position, but he plays CDM as well. And with the CDM role, if you play him as a central defensive midfielder, he's got tackling, distant shooter, and playmaker. Brilliant, Bentaleb, brilliant. He'll be playing in that game as well. He's back from injury. There's his stats on the right if you want to pause it, guys. I've got to move on. Raheem Sterling. Now, he was a disappointment on the first video, but on Revisited, they've got him up to 94 overall, guys. 94 overall. That's just mind-blowing. That's better than I could have ever imagined. I actually set a target with Sterling because he's a wonder kid. He's a big prospect in real life. You all know Sterling. You have to be living in a cave not to know who he is. Liverpool. Just in case you don't. I would set a target to get 91 overall with him, which is very good. Great chance, but he's overclassed it. He's got to 94 overall. Unbelievably at 94 overall, he hasn't got complete midfielder or forward or anything, but he did get speedster special, dribbler and acrobat, and he's got flair traits. So he's nice and flair player with the dribbler, you know. He's got high attacking, medium defensive, 4-star skill moves, right wing, left wing, cam, utility player. Brilliant. Oh, absolutely insane. 94 overall, which equals our best ever. We've never gone above 94. Stefan El Shaarawy in best under 21 Serie A video, we got up to 94 overall, and I think a couple of other players. so he's equalled it, and that's just incredible. Sterling. Jack Grealish of Aston Villa. He's an Aston Villa wonder kid, and I predict huge things for this lad. Left mid, you've seen it, the gold, dribbler, playmaker, crosser, complete midfielder. He's absolutely insane. He's got 4-star skill moves to go with the dribbling, and can play left, mid or cam. Republic of Ireland, young international. Look at his stats on the right. He's absolutely insane, and I'll be playing him in the game instead of another left mid that's a tank, because he's got complete midfielder. I'll move on. Charlie Musonda. Now this is another Chelsea wonder kid, and you might not know about this guy, but look, I've got him up to 90 overall, one of the world's best. He hasn't played many games this season. You know I simmed the last season, I played all of them. That's why these videos take so long to come out, because I play all the seasons, and I simmed the last one. But look, the computer's played 2 Barclays Premier League games with him, and he scored 3 goals. He's scored more than he's played. Played 2 in the Champions League, scored 2. He's a tank. Dribbler, special, playmaker, distance shooter, acrobat, and complete midfielder. So another complete player. There's like unlimited in this video. There's his stats on the right. Shot power 98, long shots 92, ball control 98. He's amazing. You've got to get him, guys. He's a really good cam, and there's a lot of good cams in this video. And he's 28, so he still might go up even more. He's very young at the start of career mode. Chelsea you can get him from. James Wilson. Now there's a lot of strikers, but I'm just going to play James Wilson just because I like him. I really like him. 90 overall, one of the world's best. There's so many United rated players in this video, guys. It's unbelievable. It really is. Manchester United didn't get complete forward with him at 90 overall. There's a lot of complete forwards, but he just didn't get it. But as for specials, he's got the best for a finisher. He's got poacher, fox in the box type player, distance shooter, and clinical finisher. He's absolutely brilliant, James Wilson. He might even be in England international one day. There's his stats on the right. Oh yeah, this is one. Heading accuracy 98, which is the highest you can get. You can't get 99 or 100. 98 heading accuracy, yet he hasn't got aerial threat. Don't ask me, it's his jumping 64, I think. But for me, if his heading's the best at 98, I think you should give him aerial threat. But that's just me. We'll move on. Jeremy Boga. He's a strange one. He's highly successful. It's a success story, don't get me wrong, but he didn't get complete midfielder. He got dribbler and distance shooter. Normally you'd be talking going, oh, what a player. But the fact of that, how much high quality there is in this video, he's probably one of the underperformers in regards to potential wise and growth. But that's still incredible. 86 dribbler and distance shooter special. I think you can get him from Chelsea if my memory serves me correctly. I think played 7 in the Premier League, scored 7. Played 2 in the Champions League, scored 2. I didn't even see that before. Wow. Every single game he's played, he's put in the back of the net. He's good though. He's a great cam. As I said, the cams are strong in this video. There's the two Chelsea ones straight away. Rolando Aarons. Now he's a Newcastle United wonder kid, and got him up to 89 overall. He didn't get complete midfielder, but he got speedster, dribbler, and crosser, and he's got flair for a trait to go with the dribbler. Not too much to shout about on this side of things with the skill moves and all that and the weak foot, but he 89 overall, you can't go wrong. He's an absolute tank. And what left mids there are in this video, there's Jack Grealish and Aaron so far. There's one more tank coming your way, you probably know who it is. Pause your stats, video if you want to see Aaron's stats on the right there. Harry Wilson. Now he's a right mid / right wing. And he's absolutely incredible, really. I think he's from Southampton or Liverpool. It's one of those two. It might be Liverpool. And he's still only 27, so he could go up even more. He ain't gone up this season, but some players, they don't go up one season and then they'll shoot up the next. And he's 27, as I say. The only special he's got is crosser. But I feel there's room for development with him, with 3 more years in him until he's 30. And he could go up to 90, Wilson. And let me know in the comments box where you get all these players up to, guys. I'll be really interested to know. Yeah, he's good, Wilson. I would highly recommend him. 87 overall. Jose Pozo. Now this is the Manchester City striker. Bear with me. That has been playing when they've had all the injuries. You know, this season, as the recording date of this upload, they had Aguero, Dzeko, and Jovetic out. They tried Pozo, this young kid, up front, one of the world's best. So he got his first couple games for City in real life, and he goes up to 90. And look, this is probably one of the best forwards actually, not just because 90, but look at his specials. Poacher, dribbler, distant shooter, free kick specialist, clinical finisher, complete forward. Plus he's got flair trait. He has got the injury prone trait, but just don't worry about that. He actually hardly ever gets injured. I don't know what that's doing there, because he never gets injured. Look at all them specials. He's an absolute machine. And at 28, he's still going up now. He could go up to 91 or 92, guys, and let us know if you get him up further. I had to stop the video here, but he could go up even more. Absolute machine. Gideon Zelian. Now has potential to be special right at the start. The Arsenal prospect. And I'll tell you something that's so weird about him. So weird. Got him up to 89 overall, as you can see there. There's his stats on the right. One special. Playmaker. Guess what? He's 89 overall at the moment. At the start of career mode, pretty much, I acquired Playmaker with him when his overall was 76. So since 76 up to 89, he hasn't acquired any more specials. He's just kept that Playmaker. But what a Playmaker he is. Short passing 97. Long passing, where is it, 96, and vision at 98. He can pass. He's probably the best passer in the entire squad, actually, as far as that's concerned. The passing stats on this guy is absolutely insane, and his curve's 98 as well, to curve the long passing, and balls over the top. I would get Zelian. He's a great centre mid, and I play him a lot, really. So there's a computer look, 14 appearances in the Premier League. From Arsenal you can get him from. Adnan Januzaj. Now this is the third left mid to go along with Rolando Aarons and Jack Grealish, and he won't be playing in this game. Adnan Januzaj. I'm going to play Jack Grealish, who got up to 90 and got complete midfielder, because Adnan Januzaj at 90 didn't get complete midfielder. He got dribbler and crosser specialties, and he's got flair for a trait. He's 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, can play in a variety of positions. He's a tank. Success story. One of the world's best. Got him up to 90 overall. He just about got long shots up to 98, look, this season, and he's incredible. Absolutely incredible, Januzaj. Manchester United, obviously. Joe Hart. Now, he's, as I said, the problem position of the goalkeeper. You can sort that out at Butland, but I kept Joe Hart, and look, he's 83 at the start. I know you don't really want to know this because it's under 21s, but I got him up to 87, and it says a great veteran as his status, because he never went down. He's a legend. And I played him in goal, really, because as I say, I bought Butland late, but go with Butland because he goes up to 86 plus. Harry Kane. Now I'll tell you something about Harry Kane, and you need to know this. I hope you watch this video all the way through, because you might stick at it, and I know that a lot of you will get rid of him. He is a late peak. Don't, because I thought he's going to be crap again. He's crap on the first BPL under 21s. He's not doing it on Revisited. I think I sold him on the first BPL. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I kept faith with him. Do you know what I did? I loaned him out to Spurs, back to Spurs. I loaned him out to Southampton. I loaned him out to Hull City, Premier League. Loaned him out to the same league. That's a little tip I'll give you. And I loaned him out, and he eventually got done up. He was going up so slow. He didn't go up for about 4 seasons. Then when he did, he went up once in 1 season. And I thought, oh, once, thanks, Kane. Gee, don't be too generous, will ya? But eventually, late peak, as he got older, he's 31 now, and he's still going up. Look, he's gone up once this season, from 87 to 88. He boomed up, and now he's 88. And look at the specials he's acquired. Aerial threat, which, was it Pozo didn't, with 98 heading? Well, Kane's heading is 93, it's even less, but he's jumping 66. Now that is confusing. I don't know how he's got aerial threat. You'll have to maybe it's balance or something. There is a stat in there somewhere where they're saying, no, I'm not going to give you aerial threat unless you got this or that. It must be something. It must be balance. I don't know. He's got aerial threat anyway, distant shooter and clinical finisher. But what trait has he got? He's got finesse shot. He's got finesse shot for distant shooter and clinical finisher. He's the complete forward in some respects, because you can't acquire traits. I don't know if not a lot of you know this. I reiterate this in all the best under 21s, but you can't acquire traits. I better move on, guys, because this video's got to 19 minutes and I want to play a full game. You guys probably are interested in all this chat. I don't know. Harry Kane, get him. There's his stats on the right, guys. Ryan Ledson. Now this is an Everton wonder kid. There's a few in this video actually. As I say, it goes all the way down. There's still so many more tanks that I need to show you that you are mind blown. Ryan Ledson, you should get him. I know he only got one special, which is tackling, but that's great because he's a centre mid. If he's cam, you don't really need that really. But Well, it's quite good to tackle further up the pitch, but for centre mid it's great. And I don't know why he only got one special at 88 rated, but he's definitely worth getting. Look how much he goes up. I'll tell you something about Ryan Ledson. He's 17 at the start of career mode, and he's only 27 now, look, so he's got a few more years in him to go up yet, and I reckon he goes up to 90. I almost guarantee you that. So you should get him from Everton. Here's a keeper. Here's one of the keepers. I kept them to prove to you. I've kept him the entire time. He's 27. I bought him right at the start. Woodman, I forget where he's from. Forgive me. It might be Newcastle United. He doesn't go up. Doesn't go up, so I'll skip him. No, here we go again. Stanek, the other keeper. I told you, I had 4 of them. I got rid of 2 of them and kept these 2. And then there's Butland and Hart, so there's still 4 overall, really. I didn't need 6 keepers. I promise you the other 2 I can't remember their names, they didn't go up either. Just get Butland and be done with it for the Premier League. Stanek's from Everton, doesn't go up, waste of space, I'll move on. Adam Armstrong, Newcastle United, 89 overall. Absolute tank. He didn't get complete forward at 89, unbelievably. But specials, he got dribbler, distant shooter, and clinical finisher. There's the stats on the right, guys. I've got to be quicker now. If you want to... Again, he got heading up to 98. And he's jumping to 69, which is better than Kane's. So how he didn't get aerial threat, I do not know. Jordi Hewula. Now this is one I kept. Look at his overall, 86. Yeah, 86. Complete forward. Not just complete forward, he's got like 5 specials. Poacher, dribbler, distant shooter, clinical finisher, complete forward. He's lower in overall, yet he's got complete forward. Yet Armstrong didn't get complete forward. It's weird how they work it out. He's at Manchester City already, and I kept him in a to see if he'd go up. I took a risk, and he did. He rewarded me. He got complete forward. There's his stats on the right, guys. If you want to look, he's one of the disappointing ones. He's a City wonder kid I kept, and he went up quite a lot actually. You should check his overall at the start of career mode. I think he might be in the 60s. But he got up to 79. It's half decent, but it's nothing to shout about. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, he's a Chelsea wonder kid. There's so many Chelsea wonder kids in this video, and I only got one special with him, dribbler, but he got up to 85 overall, and he's still only 28, so he's got 2 more years in him. And look at his stats on the right, he's a bit of a tank, and I'd highly recommend getting him if you fit him in your squad. Divock Origi, now he's at Lille, on loan from Liverpool at the start of career mode, but then he'll be a Premier League player. He is a Premier League player, he's just out on loan in the French League. He didn't go up on the first career mode under 21 video, but on revisited I've got him up to 87. I've got 2 specials with him as well, distant shooter and clinical finisher. And he gets one of these 2s late. I think it's distant shooter, he gets that very late. I think he got it this season in fact. He's 29, that's probably Origi done, but he's pretty good, half decent at 87 overall, and definitely worth getting as like a 5th striker, 6th, 7th choice striker. Marcos Lopez, now he's another City wonder kid, but I knew this guy would go up because he gets complete midfielder on FIFA 14, so I knew on FIFA 15 he would. 90, one of the world's best. There's his stats on the right. He didn't get complete, sorry, but he goes up to 90. If they go up to 90 and they get complete, that's a success as far as I'm concerned. For the specials, he gets dribbler, distant shooter, and free kick specialist. I'm talking really fast, guys, because I've got to get through this video. It's up to 23 minutes at the moment, I think. Manquillo, Liverpool right back, didn't go up that much. Did go up quite a bit, but still not nothing to shout about. For the right back, go for Chambers instead. Serge Gnabry, 92 overall. You thought it probably got worse, didn't you, as I'm going down? They're not in no particular order. They can get worse and then they can get better. Serge Gnabry's 92 overall. Didn't get complete midfielder with him at 92, unbelievably. Speedster special, dribbler and distant shooter with flair trait. He's great. Arsenal wonder kid. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. There's his stats on the right if you want to see, guys. Luke Shaw, this is another one that I can get round. On the original under 21, got him up to 89. So I know he goes up. He just didn't go up on this particular career mode for some weird reason. He went up to 82. It's not that bad. Speedster special, but look at the other career mode if you want to see Luke Shaw really beefed up. I've got him up to 89. Rekic, he's another City wonder kid centre back that I kept. He's probably the worst out of the 4 centre backs. There's still one more centre back to come. And he's the worst one out of centre backs, but he's still half decent. He's got tactician special, which is a captain material. Reads the game well, as it says in the description, and he's really good. He's worth getting, I think, just about. Seydou Berahino, he was just absolutely disappointing. What a state. But he's like 7th or 8th choice striker, so just look at all the rest of them. John Stones is the other centre back, he's the 4th one. He's the 3rd one, but the 4th one that I'm showing you. 88 overall. I'm so glad I got John Stones up because he's one of my favourite centre backs. I actually play him and Zuma instead of Zuma and Blackett. Blackett's on the bench. Blackett's 89 overall. He's more than Stones, but I just like Stones. Aerial threat and tackling I got with Stones out of specials, and he's the next England centre back for me. He's absolutely incredible. Stand tackle 98, marking 98. He's invincible. Absolute machine. You've got to get him. Ross Barkley, he didn't go up. I sold him on the original best under 21 BPL, and you all said, "Where's Ross Barkley? Are you insane?" He didn't go up. This time he's gone up, and I'll tell you something else about him. Alright, one special playmaker. Remember I said I sent him to the end of the season and AK went back up to 89? Barkley acquires distance shooter at the end of the season, so he has two specials. He's got long shot taker for the trait, so when he gets the distance shooter, it'd be a tank long shot taker. He's both footed, as you know. There's his stats on the right, guys. Brilliant, we've ended. Right, now we can go into a game, because this video is getting a bit long now, and I'll show you these tanks in action. Going to be up against Hull City. Legendary 4 minutes. Oh, yeah, that is the team. Oh, maybe wanted to pay Stones instead of Blackett. That's the team, though. Oh, I made sure I put out the right team. This is insane, this squad. I hate how close I am to the screen. I'm very close to the television, so might make me play poor. No excuses. Oh, it has to be snowed, isn't it? So this should go quick, guys, because it's on 4 minutes. Ah, oh, nice hill clip. Grealish. Wow, Wilson. Oh, Wilson, what a goal! Legendary! You know the thing with having me up in the corner, because you've never seen me in these videos before, is you'll know whether I restart it with a legendary, and I never have, guys. You know I've drawn games and stuff. I would rig it until I win every time. This is on legendary mode. I don't need to brag, because look at the players, they're machines. It isn't even really on legendary mode how good they are. Look, I've scored in the first minute. They're that tank. Anyone could play on legendary mode with these. Oh, who's this? 94 overall Raheem Sterling. Wilson, nearly 2-0. This is why I wanted to play James Wilson. He hasn't got complete forward like all the rest of them, but he's great. He is great. He's 90 overall, so that's a success for me. Let us know in the comments box if you want like me playing the full 90 or not. So I want to know how you want these videos, guys. And the best under 21s isn't finished. I'm going to do the best under 21 Sky Bet Championship next, and I'm going to show you the best under 21 players to get out of there. You think it's ending all the time, but I've always got more ideas. Volley it. Oh no. I tried to chip it up from the volley, but I think I pressed the shoot button too early. I'm really glad we got in front, because this is going to be hard on legendary, really. Hard-ish. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's easy with these tank players. He's that Zuma, his strength. Oh, Musonda. Oh, I tried the hill clip and I got it wrong. There's not a lot of skill players in this Premier League. I don't know why that's like that. It's just one of those things. Let's try a long shot with Wilson. Jack Grealish is a very good skiller. We'll try to run near post. I like this one. Zuma should get on the end of it, innit? Oh, good claim. McGregor, is it? Nah, it's too far into the future to be anyone I know. Go on, Blackett. You're selling yourself, mate. I knew you were going to do that. Come on, get into him. Oh, it's so close to the telly, I can't even see. Oh, Sterling, nice. That Grealish up there. See, he's skillful, Grealish. Oh, beautiful. Come on, mate. Lay it off. On your bike. Oh, what a tackle. You got to give him credit for that tackle. Wow. Come on, Zoom. Well done, mate. It's his job, just to tackle. Oh, he's so good, Kurt Zoom. 92 overall. It's just cheating, really, isn't it? Come on. He's insane. I'm going to try a long shot with Wilson. Oh, he blocked it, you nutters. I thought you would. Okay. Right, done me. Where you going? Go on. Oh. Who's this? Nabil Bentaleb. Oh, 90 overall. It's just this starting lineup is full of 90s. Other than AK's 88, but as I said, he goes up to 89 at the end of the season.
City being worked very hard indeed. They do have the lead, and that's obviously a plus. But their general level of play could improve. Second half to come, of course.
Nice layoff. Give it to Grealish. Got crosser. Oh, very good. Very good. Go on. Oh, very good, Hull City. Got an early goal, but nothing to shout about since, really. Go on. Oh, what they do is hog the touchline, the computer. This is all they do to get throw-ins. You've either got to tackle them and give away a throw-in. So that's the first half. See how quick that was? This video's coming up to 30 minutes. So guys, the video come up to 37 minutes, which was far too long, so I've cut it down and taken the second half out. You didn't miss much, it was just ended 1-0 with the early James Wilson goal. So from here on in, you'll hear the original audio again. Brilliant. There you go, guys. So that's the Tanks, still 1-0. Wilson. If you could like the video and let us know in the comments box maybe if you want something done differently with these best under 21 videos. And as I said, the Sky Bet Championship will be next, and yeah, we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.